everybody, how are you? It's Elizabeth from Earth Strong Accessories, and today I wanted to talk about, first of all, hi, it's been a while, I haven't seen you in ages, anyone who already follows me and stuff. But yeah, so today I wanted to talk about why I absolutely love tumblestone crystals. Okay, tumblestone crystals, everybody knows them, everybody uses them, but today I want to talk about why they're awesome, because I don't think anyone talks enough about why they actually are awesome. Okay, so what are tumblestones? Tumblestones are basically small polished crystals, minerals, or rocks. How are they tumbled? They're tumbled inside a rock tumbler, which is basically like a cement mixer, and you put the rocks in there, you put some sand and grit in there, and then it tumbles and tumbles and tumbles until you get the stone. This is a rose quartz, tumbled rose quartz, with smooth surfaces and edges. This is a rough rose quartz. This is what you would put inside the rock tumbler. Let me try and... This is a rough rose quartz. You put that in a tumbler with the sand or grit, and then it would come out smooth like this. Okay, this is a smooth rose quartz, right? So that's how you get tumblestones, right? But obviously there are natural ways of the stone being tumbled as well, which is when, you know, when you're walking along a beach and you find a really smooth rock and you're like, damn, this rock looks good, it has to come with me, and you just feel like you need that rock in your life. Or, you know, by a stream, sometimes you find pebbles and they're really smooth because they've been kind of naturally tumbled by going through the water again and again and again, right? So that's what tumblestones are. Now, the reason why I really love tumblestones as well is because they are like the most rustic way, in my opinion, of finding stones, aside from when they're rough like this or this. I've got a rough amethyst here. Where's the bigger rough amethyst? 1 second. Here, this is a nice big piece of rough amethyst. So it's the most natural way, in my opinion, of finding a stone when it's not like this or like this. This is amethyst geode. So this comes from this, and then you tumble it and it becomes this. This is a tumbled chevron amethyst. Okay, so yeah, that's why I like it. And most of the time you can also see kind of the geometric formation of the stone as well on the faces of the tumblestone. You can kind of get like an idea of what the internal structure of the stone is. Okay, so I really like that as well about tumblestones, is that it kind of retains the natural way the stone is, whereas when a stone is faceted, you it kind of is a completely different shape to what it is like naturally. When a stone is polished, it can be polished into, you know, a different shape. For example, lucky I have this handy. This is rose quartz that's been polished into this kind of pebbly palm stone situation. Okay, so yeah, I like it because it's kind of close to rustic but a little bit polished, so it's comfortable to carry around and stuff like that. And also personally, I felt the most energy from tumblestones when I've used them. I feel like the closer a stone is to its natural form, the more energy I feel from it. When it comes to tumblestones, I can feel the vibe, the energy of the crystal by holding it and using it and wearing it and stuff. So for stones to be tumbled, they need to be between a Mohs scale hardness of 5 and 8. Now, what the Mohs scale is it was created by Frederick Mohs and in the early 1800s. And what it is, it's like a scale from like 0 to 10 with talc being at the bottom. So think of like talcum powder, and I don't know what, maybe talcum powder comes from talc and it's like a natural thing. I don't know, let me know. So talc is at the bottom and I believe diamond is at the top. And what this scale is different stones and natural materials go in different places on that scale to show their hardness. And I think it's how does that thing scratch that thing. I need to look into it so I don't like just give you, you know, unsure information. I want to be quite precise. So yeah, that's the Mohs scale of hardness. It needs to be between a 5 and an 8 of hardness for it to be tumbled. You'll notice that tumbled stones such as celestite, I have it right here. So handy. I didn't plan this. I planned some of them, but not this. So celestite, right, is a really soft stone, and when you tumble it, even when it's tumbled, you have to be so careful with it, because I've had tumbled celestite before and it's split just because of how delicate the stone actually is. And you'll notice that when you buy your celestite, sometimes you get like little bits of stone falling off of it just because of how delicate this stone is. So you can assume that celestite is probably got a lower Mohs scale hardness, maybe even lower than 5 actually. I don't often see celestite tumbled that easily, but stones like quartz have a high scale of hardness, and that's why you see a lot of tumbled quartz. Quartz comes in many variations. Quartz, rose quartz is quartz, amethyst is quartz, citrine is quartz. So yes, quartz is very good for tumbling and all the hard stones. Topaz, say hey baby. Say baby. How cute is Topaz? This hug isn't gonna last because my cat never lets me hug her for longer than, oh wow, she can see herself. She's like, hey, is that me? It's Topaz, it's you, Topaz. Aren't you cute? Don't get all narcissus on me. Don't get all narcissus on me. It's you, Topaz. It's you. You like it, don't you? You like it? Yes, you do. You like it. You like it, Topaz. You like it, Topaz. You like it, Topaz. You like it, Topaz. Oh, you're being such a good... Oh. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show you, I've got rough pyrite here and tumbled pyrite, very small tiny tumbled pyrite. Okay, and I've got rough fluorite. Okay, I love fluorite. Fluorite is a great stone, one of my all-time faves. And I've got tumbled fluorite as well. It looks like it's an egg, but it's not an egg. This is an egg. I've got an rose quartz egg here. This is not an egg. This is just tumbled fluorite that happened to come out in a lovely eggy shape. So yeah, just wanted to show you these stones in their rough and tumbled variations. So yeah, tumble stones are great because they're just such an inexpensive way of starting a stone collection. You can get tumble stones, you can get sapphire tumbled, you can get emerald tumbled, you can get ruby tumbled, you can get topaz tumbled. Those are all stones that normally, if they've been faceted and shaped into a ring or a necklace or whatever, they cost you quite a bit of money, but you can easily access these stones and gain the benefits of the energies that they provide in tumbled form. Okay, so that's why I really think that tumble stones are just so useful, because you don't have to sell an arm and leg just to get the stone and benefit from the energies that are available to you. Okay, so yeah, I really love tumble stones. So what a tumble stone uses, you can use them in mojo bags, you can use them in crystal reiki, you can put them underneath your pillow, you can use them for gridding, you can put them in your bra, you can put them in your pocket, you can leave them around the house, you can, I don't know, you can use them for crafting. What else do I use tumble stones for? Yeah, they're just so useful. You can use them on your altars, you can use them to make these like crystal mandalas and stuff, and of course you can use them in crystal cages, which is why I created the Chariot. I'll tell you a little story about this Chariot really quickly. Basically, I used to use tumble stones all the time. I was like, I have so many tumble stones, right? And every time I would go to the crystal shop, one moment, right, So every time I would go to the crystal shop, I would buy myself a lovely little tumble stone, and I'd be like, oh, my new baby, can't wait to work with you. So this is opalite. This is actually man-made. So what I would do is I'd get the stone, and what you do in the crystal shop is you buy a cage, one of these things, and what the lady would do is she'd cut me off a piece of string every single time, however long I wanted the string to be. Now these are tangled because I have so many from, you know, like the past where I used to just buy these all the time. And then she'd cut off the string. I'd put the crystal inside the cage, right? And Bob's your uncle, you've got your little amulet, right? But me, I like to look good, okay? And I just felt like these were not doing the justice that I needed. They, you know, you put on an outfit, you want to look elegante, and then you've got like this, just, you know, crap in your style. It's not the stone that's crap in your style, it's the string and the crystal cage, and they get tarnished and they get big and your stone falls out and all of that stuff. So basically what I did was, that's why I created the Chariot. The Chariot is gold and it's got a nice luxury cord, and you open it up and you put your stone inside. Inside currently I have moldavite, in case you want to know what I'm wearing, and I have pyrite, very small, and I have the tiniest little Herkimer diamond as well. Okay, so I just changed the stones this morning because that's the vibe that I want right now. I want this vibe. So yeah, that's why I created the Chariot, because, you know, I put it on, it looks great with every outfit, any outfit that I wear, and I just think that it's a much more not prestigious, dignified. It's a much more dignified way to carry around the stone. I feel like those cages don't really do the stones the justice that they deserve. They're precious, so I felt like they needed to be carried around in something that was just as equally precious as the stones themselves, which is why I created these, which I call the Chariot, because chariots are like, you know, the carriages, you know, like from Cinderella, she was in a chariot. So yeah, these are like chariots that you carry the stones around in, so that's why I call them the Chariot. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's my little, you know, 2 pence on why I really love tumble stones, and you should try tumble stones. Visit my website. I carry a lot of tumble stones in my shop. I have ethical tumble stones. I'm working with a lady called Julie at Moonrise Crystals. I will make another video about that. Actually, I might make another video about that right now. And yeah, I have ethical tumble stones, I have regular tumble stones, I have sapphire, I have ruby. So yeah, just have a look at my website and see what's available for you. Thank you for watching my video. I really enjoyed that, and take care. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye.